We started a fitness transformation challenge last week with 160 of our top clients, and here's the exact steps that we gave them to lose the most amount of weight and to get the best results over the next 6 weeks so that they can win over $2,000 of membership prizes. First one is focus on protein first. The second is don't eat less meals than you're eating now. Now, how much protein and how many meals? We'll get to that at the end of this video. Now, the first thing you want to focus on is not eating less in the very beginning. If you focus on eating less and then you cut back carbs and then you start fasting and then you start doing all these crazy things, you're not only going to be miserable because of all the changes you've made, you're also going to be really hungry, so you're probably not going to be pleasant to be around. So the first step is you want to make sure you're eating better. So with that, we want to focus on protein first. By focusing on protein, that's going to make sure that you have all the sustainability so you stay full, you're supporting your muscles, you're supporting your recovery, and all the things that you're trying to make changes to, you're going to fuel that. Now, how much protein do we need? The first goal I would say is focus on whatever your lean body mass is. So if you've ever had a body fat analysis, focus on whatever your lean muscle tissue is. Now, for the rest of us that have not gotten a body fat test ever or in a long while, go to what your goal body weight would be. So if you want to get down to 120 pounds, 150 pounds, somewhere in that range, wherever your number is, try to get up to that in goals of grams of protein every single day. Now, you're not going to be able to do that from the very beginning, but if you start focusing on protein first, that's going to be a big change, and we'll get to the next week what we'll do next. So the second part is figure out how many meals a day that you're eating currently. Now, if you're somebody who's eating, say, 3, like a breakfast, lunch, dinner, and a snack mid-morning, a snack mid-afternoon, a snack in the afternoon, well, if you do that already, then chances are if you cut down to say only 2 or 3 meals, not only are you going to be taking away all your favorite foods, now you're eating less all carbs and all the other things we talked about, you're super miserable. So right now, before we start any type of program, figure out how many meals a day you eat right now currently. And what we're going to do is try and get a little bit more protein in each of those meals, and then with the remaining food that we're going to eat, try to just make a better choice between the things that are in front of you. Just by making those 2 changes this week, you're going to start seeing results. You're not going to feel like you're dieting. You're not going to feel like you're deprived. And if anything, you're going to find it's going to be harder and harder to eat that much food, especially when you focus on your protein goal. Now, week 2, what we need to do is we need to start measuring how much carbs do we eat? Like how much other stuff do we eat in our day-to-day? I didn't say eat less. I said let's measure and figure out how much we are doing. And then that way we can start to scale back on week 3, week 4, week 5, week 6. And that way we keep seeing progressive results. Now, what is a standard serving size? I would say for a female, let's say for anybody under like 150, 160 pounds, try to keep it to about a half cup serving. Now, that's going to be like 25 grams if you need to go based on like numbers of calories. You're going to go 25 grams, 100 calories. That's going to be a good portion size. How many times a day can you do that? Whatever you're currently doing now, don't do anything less. Just start to measure it first. Now, for guys or anybody above like 150, 160 pounds, and that's your goal weight, I would try and stay around like 1 cup of carbohydrates per serving, which is going to be 50 grams or 200 calories. Now, if that's not enough and that blew your mind, that's way too much math for you, we have all these programs laid out for all our clients to make it simple, so all you have to do is just follow, cut and paste, or follow by directions there. So if you need help, make sure you reach out. Our website is livefitbootcamps.com. You'll schedule a one-on-one meeting with one of our coaches. We'll go over goals, we'll go over struggles, schedules, and all that good stuff, and see if we have a good fit for you. Guys, start with this. Don't over diet. Don't crash diet. We've all done these crash and burn programs that leave us, starting back over in February, March, and April, and every single month. Start with this. It's going to make a big difference. Build the foundation first, then we'll start stripping back a little bit more and more each week and get better and better and better. So 2024 is your year. See you next time. See you soon.